Aquarius, and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, with your reading for January the 27th through February the 2nd. This is for your Sun, Moon and Rising, so check out the links to the other videos below. It's also for the collective, guys, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, click on this link here, which will take you to my website. And you can check out the kind of readings I offer. Okay, this is for Aquarius. 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 This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I know. Need to stop. This is for Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius for January the 27th through February the 2nd? 3 cards. Oh, there's one. Oh, this has happened there's 2. Oh no, that's good. This has happened so many times. The cards are just rushing out. You have crossover, guys. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. I also have a private Facebook group, guys, an astrology group. If you don't already know that, join that. The link to that will be below. Every 2 weeks, I do a live feed for the new moon or the full moon, respectively. Okay. These are clarifying cards for Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius through these clarifying cards for January the 27th through February the 2nd? Please clarify. Oh, there we have it. Please clarify. Oh, so interesting. And please clarify the Empress and there it is. Wow. Oh, very interesting. Okay, take a look at your cards. Okay, Aquarius, the first card out for you is the Fool, clarified by the King of Pentacles. Then you have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the 5 of Wands and the Chariot. Then you have, I'm sorry for that noise, it's the middle of the night and somebody's playing around. Then you have the Empress and the Page of Wands, clarified by the Fool again, both in both decks. Aquarius, we have new beginnings, we have a new journey, a new adventure. That's what the Fool is. It's all about, seeing change. When the Fool comes in, there's change going on. So this is all about seeing it as an adventure, being excited about it, because he's he sees infinite possibilities. And you're being asked to see all this change as an infinite possibilities, and it's exciting, and it's a new journey, and it's going to be fun. Because you can either be like, oh my God, I don't know what's going around the corner, I don't know what's going to happen next, what am I going to do? And he is like, oh, I don't know what's around the corner, this is so exciting, what's going to happen next? It's the same energy, but a same situation, but a different energy, right? So it's telling you not to be in fear. It's like, be excited about this change. It's a new journey. And look, this is a time to enjoy this journey. The King of Pentacles has worked really hard his whole life. He's accumulated all this wealth, and you are it's time that he sits back and he enjoys his reign to be king, and he can enjoy the opulence and the luxuries that he has accumulated. So this journey is really going to lead you to that. I would just sit back and enjoy it. You're in for a ride, enjoy the ride, much like you would a roller coaster, if you're into that sort of thing. I am not. But enjoy it, because it's going to be, it's going to be abundant. You have nothing to worry about. And the next card out is the Queen of Cups, and she's this incredible leader. She wants the best for everyone, right? So when she comes into a reading, you're being asked to take care of yourself, because she'll help everyone. She wants everyone to do well, but sometimes it's to the detriment of herself. So when she comes into a reading, it's saying, make sure that you take care of yourself first before you help anyone else. It's like that, it's like the oxygen mask that comes down in the airplane. It's like you have to put it on yourself first before. So perhaps you are overextending yourself and helping others. And sometimes that's also a way of avoiding what you need to take care of. So you need to take care of yourself. And clarifying it, you have the Five of Wands and you have the Chariot. The Five of Wands is like bickering. It's like everybody's arguing. No one's hearing each other. Everybody's talking over each other, right? So this has to be addressed. When this comes up, it's really good if you could facilitate an environment where everyone can have their say. It's important to hear others. It's important not to talk over others and think that your idea is better. It's really important to be a team player. Now, there's a reward when this comes through, when this card comes through. And if this is at work, you can get recognized by the higher ups or the powers that be for your problem solving or conflict resolution abilities. It's something that will be recognized and you will be rewarded for it, even if it's just you handling it and just being rewarded by, a more connected and a more efficient team and being a part of that team. And this is not about you being a boss and being arbitrary and telling everyone what they need to do. This is about you facilitating it and being a team member, right? It's really important. And I see that you've got the Chariot, and the Chariot's all about a difficult journey ending in triumph. So I feel that this is really going to work out for you, but you need to kind of address it. And it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with it. It's that kind of thing, but you need to deal with it. Otherwise, it really won't, you must deal with it. That's what I'm going to say. And it will end in triumph. So there's really a reward for handling this. But don't forget, get enough rest and take care of yourself before you deal with it. Now, the next cards, you've got the Empress and the Page of Wands. Now, the Empress is about abundance. She's about manifesting abundance. She's pregnant with ideas. She's fertile. She's the divine feminine. Get in touch with your sensual feminine side. It's like, and you've got the Page of Wands here, so I feel that I feel that you've probably been thinking about something for a while. You've been playing around with it. Now's the time to act. It's the time to create this wonderful, brilliant idea that you have been thinking about for a while. Now it's time to really toe the line and take the action, because you're going to manifest it, whatever it is. And it's going to be an opportunity for a new adventure for you. These are new beginnings. And sometimes these changes are a little, stressful. You feel, look, humans don't like change. They don't. But change is inevitable. And look, with Uranus at play, your ruling planet, Aquarius, and you are, change is the only guarantee we have in life. That's it. So it's important to embrace the change and go with it. Aquarius, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and stay tuned for the astrological report, which is directly after this. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, I'm so happy that you decided to stay around for the astrology report this week for January the 22nd through February the 2nd to see what is happening in the celestial sky for this week. And we start with Monday. January the 27th, Venus is conjunct Neptune. Venus is the planet of love, relationships, finance, and Neptune is the planet of creativity, kind of connection with the ethereal realm. It's also illusion and delusion. So these planets are both in Pisces. Now, Neptune, it rules Pisces, so it's at home in Pisces. And Venus is exalted in Pisces, which means that Venus can really express herself fully in Pisces. So this is a very strong energy, and they are conjunct. Now, this is kind of a very sensitive, kind of dreamy and romantic energy. This transit is about filling your world with beauty, art, music, that you'll see beauty in everything. You may even see a relationship through rose-tinted glasses. It may not be as great as you think it is. But on the other hand, you can also feel disappointed in a relationship because it doesn't stand up to your impossible standards. Because this is a very idealistic energy. Now, meanwhile, it's incredible for creativity and fantasy writing. So if you're a writer, it's brilliant for that. Any kind of creative endeavor, the visual arts, it's a wonderful way to channel this energy. Now, you can also be tempted to purchase a big ticket item, because there's no kind of foresight. You just see something and you want it, and you may not even consider the balance in your bank account. It's like, oh, get the credit cards out. Yeah. So resist that urge. Run it by someone before you make those purchases or, make that commitment. You may also find it a little difficult to focus at work because Neptune is very kind of dreamy and can take you on these long kind of daydreams, and you can get lost in thought. So a good thing to do at this time is to meditate, because this is a really beautiful way of connecting with the ethereal realm. And I mean, I've been feeling it today. And I haven't been able to focus till it's really late on these readings because I just wanted to think and contemplate and do other things, frankly. On Tuesday, January the 28th, Mars is square to Neptune, which is the very next day at 5:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's kind of early in the morning. We're already feeling it. We've been feeling it for a few days. Neptune is a very slow-moving planet, so it will be feeling this for a while. So you may be feeling wiped out and tired. This aspect takes the wind out of your sails, it really kind of affects your self-esteem also. It can kind of make you paranoid or suspicious of people or their intentions, and take you on a journey of illusion, thinking that everyone is out to get you. It can be that. This is an energy that can have you gossiping or meddling in other people's affairs or business, and it's on, as well, you can be easily deceived by people, or, perhaps, look, if somebody approaches you with a get-rich-quick scheme and it seems too good to be true, it's probably a scam. So be aware of how enticing those things are. And, up front, resist the urge to make any kind of major decisions on purchases or investments during this time. This is a really good time to retreat and to meditate, to go within. Use this energy to connect with source. Neptune is a really good way of doing that. So when you go within, Mars is, outward energy. So if you can go within, you can use that energy to connect with the ethereal realm. And, stay out of people's business and work through your own issues instead. This is a good time to work through what's going on with you and to address anything that's holding you back. Now, on Friday, January the 31st, the moon is void of course from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till 7:28 p.m. when it enters Taurus. So don't sign any contracts during this time don't commit to anything while the moon is stationary, because it is just there and it's not moving. It's not getting any kind of momentum. So you don't want to commit to anything during this time. It's very kind of much like Mercury in retrograde energy. Another reason to not purchase anything. You can regret things. Regret purchases or commitments. Anything that you've signed, you may regret it, so don't do that on Friday. Now, on Sunday, February the 2nd, it's Groundhog Day, by the way. Seems really early to be Groundhog Day. Anyway, it is. And Venus is sextile Pluto at 2:07 a.m. Pluto's a very slow-moving planet. It's an outward planet. It's a modern planet. So we are going to feel this energy. And look, it's a beautiful energy because sextile is harmonious, right? So during this time, shallow connections are not tolerated during this transit. Only deep, meaningful connections are fostered, and it's all we have time for. We don't have time for inauthentic or, shallow people. It's really, we want deep and meaningful connections. Now, if you are already committed to somebody, your relationship could evolve to a new plateau. A more meaningful, perhaps even spiritual connection with your loved one. And if you are single, you could fall madly in love for someone and even become obsessed with them. There's a very kind of intense sexual energy in the air, and it is possible to even explore the taboo during this time. Now, as a result of that, clandestine affairs are feasible and are possible. So, yes, watch out for that. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video, and I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, another way to support me is through Patreon. You can click on this link here and go to my Patreon page, and I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. And I want to thank my patrons. They really help me each month. That really helps. And you can support me for as little as $1 a month, which is $12 a year. It's not a lot for you, but it's huge for me. That all mounts up, and I really appreciate your support. And if not, darling, I don't want to push you. That's great. You can check out my Patreon page anyway. And I just want to let you know that I really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.